We have a lot of great ways to listen to music these days. YouTube, Spotify, Pandora. But we don't have a really great way to find new music. In this video, I am going to show you how to use AI to build a bot that will map your tastes and find you new music that you are guaranteed to love. The problem with these music services is they treat musical taste as if it were binary. You either like a style of music or you don't. You either like a musician or you don't. As we all know, our musical tastes do not work that way. They are very nuanced. So let me show you how I have gotten around that using ChatGPT. So here we are in ChatGPT, and before we get started, I wanted to show you how to turn memory off, because this demo works best if memory is off. So in ChatGPT, you go down here or for your account settings, and you'll click on personalization, and then right here where it says memory, you want to make sure this is turned off. The reason why is if you have memory turned on, it's going to pull information from other chats, and so that this is a clean run through of my system, I wanted to make sure that was turned off. So now I have a new prompt set up in a new chat, and I say, hi, this is me, and I have a document here. This document was created by me in Word. I just spent a half an hour writing down basically high level my life story from high school, college, through jobs, career, all of that to present day with all the ventures that I have going on now. And I have all that in this doc, and I just grab and threw it in here along with an introduction. Hi, this is me. I do this for every chat that I open, regardless of whether this information is pertinent or not to the task at hand, simply because context is the key to good prompting. And this document, 3 pages, any chat I throw into instantly, hi, this is me, and we're rocking and rolling. And you see here that it has responded and it's recounted all of my stuff and all the things and everything I've done and what I'm doing now. And then next, I will load this document called character doc Rob, and I'll say, and this is you. This is the character doc for Rob, who is my music recommender person. He's named after John Cusack's character in High Fidelity. And in this case, Rob is instructed to be a music recommender. And it's also gives him a backstory. He's 35. He works in a music store. He's based on the character from High Fidelity. He has all of that information in this character sheet. So once we load this in, he's going to respond like that character should. The reason why I do that is because I have found that the more it talks like we're used to talking to someone, a human, the better I am, the better responses I get from my brain when I'm interacting with it. So all of that said, we are going to click enter, and then it's going to read this and say, yeah, I see it. And you see immediately that he refers to himself as Rob. That's in the character sheet. There's a line in the character sheet that literally says, refer to yourself as Rob every time you're talking, so I know it's Rob the character versus ChatGPT talking to me. What you're going to want to do now is go through your Spotify, all of your artists or whatever musical app you're using, go through all the artists that you like, and with the bot, review each one and have it ask you binary questions. 3 to 5 is fine. And say, ask me questions, binary questions about these artists. Do you like this voice of the lead singer, or do you like the style of music, or do you like this or that? So here you will see I've written the prompt. I want to go through all of the artists I like on Spotify and have you give me 3 binary questions for each one to map my musical taste. So we will start with Rammstein. So I won't answer those questions in front of you guys, but this is what you'll want to do. And so you will go through each of these. I usually go ahead and take them all 3 at a time, and you can just write in here your 3 answers, putting commas between, and it's smart enough to know what you're doing. So then go through every single band that you love in this manner. And then once you are done, ask for a map of your musical tastes. And that's what we are going to do all of this stuff for is to get that map. And then once you have that map, you'll be able to take that map and drop it into any chat and immediately start asking for recommendations, and you will be amazed at how accurate these recommendations are. So here's my taste map right here. You'll see Paul Taste Guide 2.0 because me and Rob went through this a couple times. But you'll see it identifies core lanes and artists within those lanes and the traits within those lanes. You can see it's very detailed, and once you read it, it will speak a lot to you about what kind of person you are and the kind of music you like, and it's very revealing and very interesting. And then once you have this, like I said, you can drop this in any chat and say, please use this taste map to recommend music for me that I do not know, that would be new to me, that you know that I would like, and it can do it. So here we go. We're going to ask Rob. This is a more mature Rob. This is a Rob that has my taste map already. And so I say, recommend a song I know and that I will like that I don't know already. So here's the song Orison by 𝗙𝗂𝘂𝗀𝗂𝗀𝗃. I'm very confident you don't know this. I'm very confident it's going to land. And then it explains to me why. This is why it works for you even though it's not in your lane. And it explains to you the reasons why it's recommending it. And this is fantastic because this leads to lots of conversations with it because it knows your musical taste so intimately now. You can have a conversation with it and you can go off on tangents just talking about music that you love, styles that you love with someone who can hang with you no matter what your musical tastes are. And that to me has been the most fun with this bot that I've used to map my musical taste. If you would love to see more videos about how I'm using AI, please like and subscribe down below. And I really appreciate your attention and thank you as always for watching. Talk soon.